Okay, hello everyone. This is Professor Icepick, and I'd like to welcome you to the premiere episode of my newest little concept, which I like to call Back the Log Off. This is going to be different from my usual live streams in the sense that rather than streaming a game live, I'm going to be playing it offline. And if the title didn't give it away, I'm mainly going to be focusing on games that have been piling up in my little backlog. The first game I'm going to be playing in the series will be The Legend of Heroes 6 Trails in the Sky FC, or The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky for short. We'll just call it Sky, or Sky FC for short. So I've already logged in about 9.7 hours to this game according to Steam, but I really didn't make that much progress. So we're going to start from scratch and see just how far I can make it. So let's get this started. So as you can see, I have a whole bunch of old save files here from, God, years and years ago, actually. I tried starting this out back in 2017, and apparently I gave up around March of 2018. But enough of that. We're not going to bother with that this time. Okay, so, yeah, let's get started then. Normal, hard, nightmare. We'll just go with normal. Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he'd be home today, too. And Cheryl's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! Sorry to have kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Giggle. Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? Nope, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me, though. I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training? Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? I like pretty clothes, but they get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it on. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now why don't you come have a look? What? Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? What? Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kind of dead if you ask me. I've treated his wound, so he should be in stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. Okay. She's so cheerful about this. He sure sleeps soundly, and he almost looks like the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that, too. He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair. and a pair of amber eyes to go with it.
That's nice and all, but how about you come clean and fess up?
Fess up?
Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Is he an illegitimate child or something? Did you betray Mommy?
Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Sherazard, I assume.
Yep, that's right.
For heaven's sake, that girl is going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business, and I don't even know his name.
You mean bracer business?
Something like that. Oh, look.
Huh?
He's waking up.
Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber.
Where am I?
Oh, so you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try to rest.
What are you trying to pull?
Huh?
You must be out of your mind. Why? Why didn't you just leave me there to die?
Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just worked out that way work for you?
Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in?
Hey! You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal.
And just who are you supposed to be?
I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright.
She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age?
Now that you mention it. Wait a minute, don't try to change this up.
Ow! Quit yelling!
Alright, already. But you jumping on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either.
I don't hear you yelling again, do I?
Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse.
Do I hear yelling?
Never mind. Just forget it.
As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough.
Yeah, I can see that.
By the way, aren't you forgetting something?
Huh?
Your name. You know, that thing that people call you. I told you mine already, so don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours?
It seems like the logical thing to do if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment.
Fine. My name is...
Well, what's his name then? Ah man, look at that harmonica. The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. I don't know why I'm not talking over this. I guess I'm trying to experience it myself. God, do you ever feel nostalgia for something you've never actually experienced before? I mean, I did technically watch this, like, 5 years ago, but I didn't make it that far, so I shouldn't be feeling that nostalgic for it, should I? And there's that logo again. Beautiful.
It's so bright in here. I slept like a rock. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed. Guess that's a no. Well, I guess I'd better get myself ready then, too. Nice, Joshua. Bravo.
Good morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you.
Nah, I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber.
What do you mean, woman? We're the same age, and I'm hardly a man.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house. And that makes you something like my loyal follower. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. How fortunate for you.
You can at least try to sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful, yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs, too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again?
The Whereabouts of Light.
That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks.
Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration.
You're probably right. I guess my problem is that if I don't do something that uses my whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff, like reading and music. No girl is going to be impressed with just that.
Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of a boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes?
That's enough talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago.
Really? I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Hey, Estelle, Joshua.
Morning, Dad.
Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't the both of you hurry on down before it gets cold?
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed.
Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle?
Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot.
Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work, too. That reminds me. You two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you? That's right. It'll be a review of everything we've learned up to this point.
And once we're finished, we'll be breezers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore either.
You still lack understanding, Estelle. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning. Or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer.
Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you, too.
That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we?
Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait, what test?
Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning and training. Don't you remember Shara saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework?
Crap. Totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or another.
I honestly don't know how you've survived this long, Estelle. Your brain is like a sieve. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality?
Ha! You're the one who raised me, so I definitely got it from you.
I swear, the two of you act so much alike. But whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Shara's going to be waiting for us there.
Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests?
Something I'd like to eat, huh? How about Rouen-style scalloped fish in a balsamic vinegar sauce?
What's that?
I think that's a little more than Estelle's cooking skills can handle. Or our stomachs. You're right, I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible.
How rude! But I can't actually say he's wrong.
Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of the Liberal News. Or Liberal News from the General Goods Store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today.
Got it. One copy of the Liberal News from the...
Why do I keep calling it?
Liberal News from the General Goods Store.
Received 500 Mira. If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending.
All right. Thanks, Dad.
Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Sherazard my regards. Whoa, okay, so we are finally in a playable sequence. Okay, okay, so we got that. All right, let's just make a save over here. We're going to start on page 3. There we go. Okay, so let's look around here then. Oh, okay. Okay, right stick controls the camera. Ah, man, I miss this aesthetic. I think the only game I streamed that looked anything like this was E6. Elise Highway, alright. So yeah, the mood I'm kind of going for with this series is essentially 2 parts old school Let's Play, 1 part creepy, sad, lonely podcast. City of Relent. It looks like we made good time. Not too early or too late either.
We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers.
Well, you're in luck. Today is our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort.
Oh yeah, I guess I did. Alright then. Let's get to it and make it through this last hazing from Shara.
You look ready to me. Let's go meet Cher at the Bracer Guild over there, then. Okay, so there's the guild.
I'm just on my way over to the Forest of Mistwald to the south of here for work. There's a merchant from Bose who came here to buy lumber. I need to get enough ready for the order I received.
Okay, there's the Roland Chapel. Okay, where's the hotel? Okay, hey, let's chase these kids.
Take me with you! I'm the one who told you about the place to begin with.
Wow, the text just like moves around with them. I love that. Okay, let's see. Where's that? Okay, there's the bar, so we don't want to go there just yet. It's almost time to start our training, Estelle. Let's head over to the guild house on the South Avenue.
Oh, all right.
See, is this the... Okay, that's the Orbital Factory. General Goods Store. Okay, let's get that liberal news thing.
Good morning, Mr. Rinian.
Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're up rather early. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes?
Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Stragas?
Unbelievable. You've actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the liberal news for Dad, right?
Of course.
Haha, you've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new Stragas aren't out yet. If you're after the latest issue of the liberal news, though, I should have them in around noon.
Noon, huh? That's right in the middle of our training at the guild house.
We'll stop by again after our training is over. Sure, I'll be waiting for you. Okay, so I guess in that case, let's go to the guild.
There you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua. Morning, Ina.
Good morning.
Is Shara here already? Yes, she's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks!
We'll do our best. I don't know why I can't decide on a voice for Joshua just yet. Okay, hold on a second. Just wanna... There we go. Okay, now I can... Alright, great. Okay, good. Let's just take that out of there.
The Star and the Hanged Man, the Hermit and the Magician, and last of all, Inversion through the Wheel of Fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this? Good morning, Shara! Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, this is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early. Since it's my last day of training, I figured, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself. I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours holds up. I hope you're ready. I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already. Quiet, you! Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out your ears like it usually does. What? Joshua? Shara's picking on me!
Don't worry, Shara. While Estelle may hate studying and rarely ever does her homework, acts rashly, is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything. Her instincts are sharp, so I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an Orbment with some practice. Eventually. Probably.
I guess there's not much I can do now. I guess there's not much I can do now except hope for the best. Hold on a sec, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me.
Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described all your best traits accurately.
Whatever. By the way, Shara, what were you trying to predict with your tarot cards? Your face was really intent.
Oh, this?
I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future.
Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly.
You couldn't read the cards?
Now that's surprising to hear. Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they are to interpret. Well, that's not important now. I think it's time we start your final training. I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we've covered in your previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Estelle, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
What would you like to know about? About orbments, about bracers, about liberal kingdom?
Orbments are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbal energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quartz or process septium installed. Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in all facets of life, from lights, heaters, and other everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships.
Yeah, so basically they run off of magic tech, based technology in this world. You know, as if you didn't realize that.
In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the Orbal Revolution.
What would you like to about bracers?
Bracers are investigative.
Okay, let's one last time.
Bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect the civilians and maintain the stability of their respective regions. They aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which is established...
God, this is getting difficult to read, actually.
The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of the bracers in each region. The Kingdom of Liberal, in which we live, sits on the western half of the Zemurian continent and abounds with nature and deep-rooted traditions. Liberal is proud to be one of the leading producers of septium on the continent and is known for its high level of technology used to develop orbments. Orbment technology has also been a key pillar of support for Liberal in protecting its independence, as it has contended with neighboring nations. 10 years ago, when Liberal was invaded by the Eurobonian Empire, it was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now, our relationship with the Empire is somewhat sensitive. But thanks to the Queen's political finesse, Liberal enjoys peace.
Alright, that's all.
Let's see. Since we've got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with a condensed review. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of your training. Shara? How's today's practical training any different from the training we've done before? Since it's practical, that means you will be experiencing things firsthand. Therefore, I'm going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job. So what you're saying is, there won't be any studying at a desk involved? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure to have you work up a sweat, so I hope you're ready. Yes, that's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit another day with my tush parked at a desk. I guess I got all worried for nothing.
Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle.
Well, let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we? Let's have at it! Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job you will be performing. But before that, there is something that we need to give the both of you. Ina, are they ready? Yes, they are. All right, you two, go get one for each of yourselves. These are very important, so make sure not to lose them.
Receive Bracer Notebook.
Bracer notebooks serve as the official way to record the status of your current jobs. Also, anything you may hear or anything you may find and where, these kinds of trivial things can often become clues. No matter how insignificant something may seem, always write it down.
Understood.
Crap, this sounds like it's going to be a real pain. Oh? Please tell me it was my ears playing tricks on me, because I swear I only got one response. I'm sure there were two. Keeping an accurate account of events is an important duty for all bracers. So get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle. Okay, I got it. Make sure you do. All right then, let's begin. Look over by the door. You can see that there's a bulletin board standing there. First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there.
When the bulletin board is approached, a exclamation mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display the job list. By selecting the job names on a list, you can view their details. Okay, client, Sherazard. Pay, 500 Mira. Details, direct request. This training will involve searching the sewers beneath Relent and bringing back the contents of a chest. See Sherazard for details. Okay. Details of the job confirmed on the bulletin board and other important events will be automatically recorded in the Bracer Notebook. The Bracer Notebook can easily be found by clicking on the Books tab of the Items menu. It can also be accessed by configuring a Bracer Book shortcut button on the Configuration menu.
Very good. It looks like you were able to see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions a bracer performs on their job. Checking regularly to see whether or not there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also an important duty for bracers. Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style.
Sure, there are a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a bracer calls for much more than someone with a half-hearted attitude.
I guess you're right. I'll just have to be more motivated. Is that so? Had a change of heart, have you?
Is that so? Wow, that's great.
You betcha! Well, before all that motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task.
What will we be doing this time?
We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melder's Orbital Factory and learning about how to use its services. He has graciously taken time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure to be on your best behavior. Okay. Here is where you will learn to use an Orbital Factory's services. At an Orbital Factory, you can modify your orbments and synthesize support quartz in order to use Orbital arts. Arts have a wide range of effects, and if mastered, can be extremely helpful. The bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has had a long-standing relationship with these Orbital factories. Anyway, this is about as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here.
No problem. Leave everything to me. So, what is it you would like to know about Orbments? Orbments are mechanical devices which exhibit an array of effects through the installation of various types of quartz. Oh god, I regret this already. By definition, that means that lights, airship engines, and so on are also types of orbments. However, the ones we will be discussing today are battle orbments, which enhance the user's physical abilities and make it possible to use magic. Since each orbment is adjusted to match the owner's personal aptitude, the structures for these devices also differ for each owner. Simply put, the shape of the fixed elemental slots and lines which connect them vary. At any rate, that's the layman's explanation. In order to install quartz, you must first have an open slot. By default, the central slot is open, but the other slots must be opened at an orbital factory like this. It'll take a fair amount of Sethith too. EP, which is needed for magic, will also see a max increase according to the number of open slots. I recommend opening them all as soon as possible. So what is it you would like to know about? Okay, orbital arts. Simply put, orbital arts are magic which can be discharged exclusively through the use of battle orbments.
In other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by using the orbal energy stored within these mechanical devices. Since orbal arts can be a mouthful, they're almost universally referred to as arts. Probably ought to have been called that from the get-go.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I hate saying orbal. There are several types of arts, but in order to be able to use them, their corresponding quartz must first be synthesized at an orbal factory. Orbments are also set up so that once a particular quartz is installed into a slot, the owner will be able to use those arts. The type of arts one can use also changes depending on the elemental value and the combination of installed quartz. Basically, if you want to use water arts, all you have to do is install quartz with a water elemental value. In reality, orbments are much more complex than what I have described, but I think this information should suffice for now.
Okay, we got quartz.
Quartz are circuits made from sepith. Quartz have a vast number of effects and raise the owner's abilities, while simultaneously making it possible for them to use arts. However, you will not be able to harness any of these effects until quartz has been installed into a slot. However, there are also fixed slots in which only a certain type of elemental quartz can be installed. This being the case, when you synthesize a new quartz, be sure to check out your orbment and decide where you will be installing it ahead of time.
Okay, and that just leaves us with sepith.
Sepith are fragments of septium which are dropped by monsters. They are divided into 7 types: earth brown, water blue, fire red, wind green, time black, space gold, and mirage silver. Sepith can be exchanged for Mira almost anywhere, but at the Orbal factory it can be used to synthesize quartz and to open orbment slots in which to install the synthesized quartz.
It looks like Mr. Melders has answered all of your questions. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the services here. For that, you're going to need some sepith.
Receive several of each type of them.
With that amount, you two should be able to synthesize a few quartz. I want you to begin by making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbments. In your case, Estelle, any elemental quartz is okay. But for you, Joshua, it has to be a time elemental quartz. Normally at a shop, you would be able to exchange sepith for Mira, but for this training, you will not be able to use this service.
Upon approaching the counter, a talk mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display a list of options. Select Modify or Trade to use the Orbal Factory services. Oh, good work so far. If you need to use the Orbal Factory, give Freddy a holler over there.
Okay, Modify Trade. Okay, let's talk to him.
Hi there! It looks like you two are doing well in your training. If you would like to modify your orbments, please select the Modify/Trade service.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so clearly I don't have enough to open up a new slot. Okay, so let's make action and yeah, let's give her let's give her HP, I guess. Yeah, why not? And yeah, we'll make one of each. Why not? Okay, so let's open up the menu. Orbment. Okay, there we go. Alright, it looks like you were able to synthesize one. Next, I want you to increase the arts you can use. Now install quartz into your orbments so that you can use both recovery and attack arts. Quartz can be installed at the orbment menu. Now install quartz into... oh. Okay, so I guess
I chose the wrong one. Let's see. See, so that heals and that attacks. Okay, so that's what I needed then.
All right, it looks like you've got both recovery and attack arts set up. If you bounce your arts out between each other like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters much easier. Additionally, your bracer notebooks contain information about which quartz allow you to use which arts. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz charts in your bracer notebooks to find something that works for you. All right, our training here is almost finished. Last of all, I'm going to have one of you open a new slot in your orbments. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll have. Since EP, which is consumed using arts, can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it'd be a good idea to open them all early on. I want you to use this Sepith and open a slot on each of your orbments. Go ahead and decide which slots you're going to open.
Okay. Okay. We'll open that on her and... Oh.
So you've managed to open one of your Orbment slots, Estelle. Since your central slot is not limited to a particular element, you are free to install any type of quartz you like. This concludes your training here at the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test?
You can't honestly tell me you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning?
Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for... How about a little less yapping and a little more walking?
She drags her ass over there.
Joshua, help me!
Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you for all your help. Don't mention it, and good luck with that test of yours.
We'll be rooting for you. I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua! All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point.
Understood.
What's wrong, Estelle? Shara? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and I even made you jot down what you read in your bracer notebooks. Unless you forgot that, too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentions searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief! Oh, divine Idios! I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers.
So what you're really saying is that you thought it was going to be a paper test? No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory.
I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed.
I'm really starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all.
What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the both of you try to look at least a little anxious? Just so you know, though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyway, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in Roland's sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However, there are real, living, breathing monsters down there. So if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. Received Tear Bomb, ×3. Received Monster Guide. What's this book for? It's called a Monster Guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in there. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right? And that's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Shara. We'll put it to good use. Alrighty then, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. Alright, let's see. We will go with... Yeah, let's go defense, I guess. Oh, wait. Or maybe airstrike. Okay, yeah, you know what? We'll go with airstrike. Wait a minute, Estelle. There appears to be a recovery point over there, so we should use it if our HP or EP become low. Orbment charging stations are recovery points set up in dangerous areas. As a recovery point is approached, the exclamation mark will appear and two choices will be displayed by selecting the rest. Sounds like a plan to me. I like how it just plays the sleepy time theme there. Alright. Let's make another save and continue. Okay, I guess I can finally talk about shit now. Okay, or maybe not. Monsters at 12 o'clock. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. Got it! Monsters cannot be seen from far away. They will become visible as you approach them. The conditions at the start of the battle will change depending on how a monster is engaged. Engaging an enemy from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is disadvantageous. Ah, there it is! That fucking theme. Battle order bar indicates who attacks first. It starts from the top and moves down. Hint. Attack an enemy. You can also use this to move if you are using a mouse and click an empty location. The highlighted area indicates the distance a character can move. Selecting a target in this area will move the character to attack. When an enemy is out of range, an icon will appear on your cursor. Selecting an out-of-range target will move the character as close to it as possible, but no attack will be performed. There we go. We got a little bit of voice acting now. I like it. Ah, still out of range. Oh yeah, I got a fast forward button.
We're good to go.
Okay, and we got some experience points and some sepith and a couple of juicy bones. Oh yeah, fast forward also works outside of battle, as you can see, so that's gonna be nice. Here comes some more. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks. Okay! Arts are effective on enemies that are good at avoiding physical attacks. Arts also make long-range attacks possible, but they require time to be cast. EP is consumed when arts are used. EP can be recovered by resting at inns, hotels, or by using charge stations and other items, like an EP charge. Arts are effective against foes. It takes time. Yeah, okay. All arts have an element.
yeah, I like that. That's so nice.
We're good to go.
I love you, Estelle. Crisp onion. Estelle, let's try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effects besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot. Roger that. Crafts have range limits, but can be utilized instantly. CP is gained by dealing out or receiving damage during battle. Crafts are character-specific skills which not only deal out damage, but have a broad range of effects. Consume CP. CP is gradually gained by dealing out or receiving damage in battle.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm not doing her justice, but unfortunately I don't think I'd ever be able to, so... Oh, hey, a chest. Found reviving balm. Oh, and let's... The chest is empty because of you. Nice work, hero. I love that about this game. I just love how XC decided to add random-ass messages in there. Alright, let's see, is that... The door is rusted and appears to be locked. Alright. Oh, what a surprise! Another creepy thing. I wish there's an easier way to take care of them. One blow using S-Craft or S-Break should do the trick for just about any enemy. The catch is our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. These devastating attacks can only be unleashed when the CP gauge is above 100. S-Breaks are actions that which allow S-Crafts to be immediately unleashed while ignoring the battle order. S-Crafts, which are unleashed as S-Breaks, can be changed by going through to tactics and then set S-Break within the main menu. And we're there. These are actions. Okay, S-Breaks are. Okay, so. Press the brake button. Fucking animation ass bullshit, I love it.
Let's do this!
Sever! Fast forward. And he's dead.
Alright, we're good to go.
Got Curative Horn 1. Ah, bummer. Last monster time. So that's the treasure chest we're after, huh? If we made it this far, the rest is going to be a piece of cake. Seems like we've got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions. During battle, there are several bonuses which can be allotted to turns. Turn bonuses have the same effect regardless of whether they are allotted to an ally or a foe. Using S-Breaks makes it easy to strip an enemy of their turn bonus. Hint, battle order bonus. These icons indicate... Okay, so yeah. Heal up, step up. Yeah, okay, so cool.
Miss. Okay, that one got me, though. Oof. I don't like that at all. Dead. Dead.
We're good to go.
Got crisp onion. Found small box, times 2.
Huh, that's weird. There's just a couple of boxes inside the treasure chest. The fact that there's not just one, but two is kind of interesting, too. Wonder what's inside.
Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. Pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective.
You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission. It's what I like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teensy-weensy peek, right?
If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means, be my guest.
Did you just say the F word?
Yeah, yep. Opening one of those boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. As long as they were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them.
I know you're right, Joshua, but I just can't help myself.
If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why not ask Miss Shara when we get back? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here.
All right, all right.
I love the fucking... It's like a run button on steroids. I love it. Oh my god, it even skips through all the loadings. I love this.
Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm the items in your possession.
Handed over small box times 2.
Yep, they're the real deal, all right. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one. I figured she would try it and set us up like that. Congratulations to the both of you. You've successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think that something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Shara, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out, after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now. Let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? But didn't you say that we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report the results of your work. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day going to be over? Oh well, no sense in giving up when the finish line is in sight.
Agreed. It seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal.
Your final training is how to report to the guild. When you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are all part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch. And as you already know by now, Ina is in charge here at the Relent branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work. I look forward to great things from the both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training?
Upon approaching the counter, a target mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display a list of options. Select report to report to the guild. Okay, and we'll talk.
If you've passed your qualification... If you've passed your qualification exam, then there's one thing left to do. When you want to report that you've finished a job, please select the report option.
Alright, fine. And that's 500 Mira.
Gained BP. Current rank is Junior Bracer, 9th class.
Good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you will receive. You also accumulate points, which are known as BP, Bracer Points. BP are an indication of your achievements as a Bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a Bracer and be awarded with a special piece of equipment by the guild. The ranks of a Junior Bracer start at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of Mira and BP you will receive will also be recorded in your Bracer notebooks, so please have a look later on. All that's left to do now is finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Ina. And sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it. Training new bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone?
And knowing Shara, it'll involve the whip.
Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You've now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you will be learning from your own real-world experience.
Real world.
Well then.
Sherazard holds out 2 small boxes.
Aren't those boxes the ones? In answer to your question, yes. These are the boxes you retrieved during today's test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying that's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't the both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet!
All right, let's have a look. Estelle and Joshua open the boxes. Receive Junior Bracer emblem.
This crest is... So does this mean we're... Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. Beginning this day at 1500 hours, you are both hereby appointed as Junior Bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fold. Did you hear that, Joshua? We become members of the Bracer Guild.
So I'm a Bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now beginning to sink in.
Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs like this. Look at us now, world! We did it!
I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed.
I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed up work that needs my immediate attention. We understand. You have been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before you head out, Shara, I just wanted to say thanks.
Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Shara.
Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of a Bracer's many duties. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. So that's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged Bracers early on so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. And in time, I hope to see you both become respectable Bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. I don't get it.
Get what?
This is Sherazard, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young Bracers we're talking about. So why is it that she holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who's always out doing who knows what instead of being a father.
A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion.
Huh?
Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as Junior Bracers.
Right.
Actually, let's see. Are there any jobs here? Oh, hey. Hi there. Hi there, Estelle and Joshua.
Oh, hi, Ridge.
Looks like your training is over, isn't it? I'm humbled to know that you two are the youngest ever to pass the Bracer exam. I look forward to working with you in the same capacity. Ourselves as well. I have to get back to work now, but if there's anything you don't understand, give me a holler.
Congratulations! You two are now official members of the Bracer Guild. From now on, I'm going to be passing out jobs I'm going to be passing jobs out to you like candy. Bring it on is all I have to say.
I look forward to working with the guild. Well, where are them sweet, sweet jobs?
Hurry up and come on! Well, wait for me, Luke. Huh? Oh, it's you two. Oh, great, it's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp. What's with the "oh, great, it's Estelle" remark? And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? The roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business?
I like this kid. He's great.
Quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe. Tisk, tisk. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in Liberal than the milk that comes from the Purzel farm. What? No way. You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracers.
More like bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now, a high pony, on the other hand. Oh, Dari's gonna hate that line.
Quit being a killjoy. Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart aleck and cynical brat you call a friend. This isn't fair. I was supposed to become a bracer first. I can accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle? What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people allowed. And that means no little kids are still going to Sunday school.
I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back.
You better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to go train at my secret base, and before you know it, I'm going to be a bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. All right, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy, Luke. He's always trying to pick a fight with me. I wonder if he just plain hates me or something.
Rather, I think it's the exact opposite.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it. It's just a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant by when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious.
I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times.
That's not really what I meant by curious. Alright, let's get that newspaper. Hey there, Estelle and Joshua. How can I help you? Did you manage to become bracers?
You bet we did. Maybe I should have you start calling me Hyper Bracer Estelle from now on.
By the way, Mr. Renan, did the liberal news come in? Yeah, it came in a little afternoon.
Don't brush me off like that, you two. Oh, whatever. I'll take one copy then.
That comes to 100 Ramira, please. Okay.
I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine, but does it really sell that well?
It sure does. The Liberal News has an excellent reporter and camerawoman who have done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me. Received recipe book.
What's this supposed to be for? There's a lot of blank pages.
It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. You get hurt fighting if you just limit yourself to healing bombs all the time. It's going to cut pretty deep into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway. So if you eat something new, write down what's in it, and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. So how about we try this out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. Received maple cookie.
Well, I have made it a personal rule to never turn down sweets.
Ate maple cookie. Learned maple cookie recipe. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. It's simple. It's as simple as that. When you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient.
It's not that I don't like cooking and all, it's just that I never seem to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life.
That's the spirit, and in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs.
You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Renan.
Thank you for the recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Eating the recommended dish at restaurants or using to-go meals adds the recipe to the recipe book. By selecting the recipe book, all learned recipes will be displayed. As long as the necessary ingredients are available, the food can be made. There are two types of food: sit-down meals, which must be eaten on the spot, and to-go meals, which can be carried as items. Sit-down meals cannot be carried as items. Ingredients used for cooking can be bought at a store or acquired from monsters. Let's see, I want to see if I can give, hey, you're doing good work so far. Ow, what's that emblem on your chests? Congratulations, you two. So you finally become bracers, huh?
Thanks.
Estelle, you are way too proud of yourself.
Why do you always have to ruin the moment, Joshua? I should be this happy because I earned it. You should at least let me bask in the glory for a minute.
Sometimes you can just be so... But Estelle, now that you've become a bracer, you're going to have to get over your little, problem with orbital arts.
Man, you two? Why do you have to go and spoil my day by saying things like that?
Well, if you have any other business needs, don't forget to stop by. Okay, so I don't have enough. Whew, okay, so now we go back home then, I guess. Man, look at this tutorial thing. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, achievements. Oh. They don't mean that kind of achievements. Okay, fair enough then. Okay, so that's the Bracer Notebook button. Okay, there's the Recipe Book button. Okay, there's the camera controls. Okay, there's the bestiary. Okay, and we'll just make another save file and featured story. The Queen's 60th is nigh, a milestone anniversary. The half-year countdown to Her Majesty Queen Alicia's 60th birthday celebration has begun. This has been a banner year for Her Royal Highness, sparking more anticipation than this event has ever seen before. But we must not forget, too, that this year is the 10th since the 100 Days War. A period of intense turmoil for all of Liberal. As we celebrate, let us also reflect on the tragedies of the past so that we may refrain from ever reliving them in the future. We have been afforded this luxury of hindsight, and we must use it to its fullest. Preparations underway in the royal city. Main Street is filled with the bustle of men and women furiously preparing decor and merchandise for the upcoming festivities and developing... Wow, the fact that they put the caption in that area is really confusing. And developing new products specifically for sale during the celebration. The competition is truly cutthroat. I yearn for my customers' taste buds to sing with delight, says Ms. Sorbet, local ice cream purveyor who deals her wares in the city's East Block. Sadly, her new menu will remain a mystery to us until the day of the festival. As the population grows, more and more businesses pop up all around me. But all that means is more customers, especially at festival time, so I'm certainly not complaining, she exclaims with a sly smile. Ms. Sorbet seems to have a few tricks up her sleeve. So to all her competitors, we say, watch out. Who shall stand and who shall fall?
Prior to the festival, Her Majesty will be hosting our annual martial arts competition in the Royal Arena. This fiercely competitive tournament is always a big hit, with some avid spectators even regarding it as the day's main event. Which team will come out on top? Society. Burglaries across the Bows region. According to our sources, the Bows region has seen a string of burglaries over the last several days. The people have had enough. The Royal Armored Border Patrol, stationed at the Hacken Gate, has been stepping up efforts to apprehend the group of criminals responsible for these acts, and anyone with information on their identities is urged to contact the Border Patrol immediately. Travel, finding the perfect getaway. The Kingfisher Inn, along with the beautiful Valerio Lakeshore, is more popular than ever following a visit from the women of the Royal City. Won't you come and fish with us too? Wow. Estelle, let's head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior rich. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Ah, Estelle and Joshua. Did the two of you really become bracers?
What? How did you know?
That's because working in the media is my future goal. I'm going to join the Liberal News Service and work hard as a reporter. Don't take my information lightly either. Oh, sure thing. My gut feeling says that the two of you are going to be in the tabloids. Well, thanks. Isn't it romantic that you two lovers are bracers who stand for justice? I have this feeling that a juicy drama is about to unfold. Lovers? Joshua and I aren't lovers, we're family. You really don't understand anything, Estelle. Joshua's adopted and things could go either way in the future, right? Plus, leaving it at that would surely please the readers.
Readers?
Anyway, I'm looking forward to the both of you in more ways than one.
This kid is incredible. I love her.
It's such a warm day today, isn't it? Looks like we'll be able to have a nice afternoon nap. Yeah.
Wait, can I? I can't touch the cat. Let's see. I've made contact with some people working at the Malka Mine, and we're working out a few business deals at the moment. But please wait a little longer. It seems like somehow I'll be able to get the lumber I wanted. Simon, our septium purchases are going to go through fine, right? Since I spared no effort in coming all the way to Relent, failure is not an option.
Welcome. Oh, Estelle and Joshua?
It's been a while, hasn't it, Elisa?
Is there something going on today? Could it be that you're on a date together? Yeah, right. But anyway, check this out. I am officially a real bracer. Well, congratulations, Estelle. You've always wanted to be a bracer ever since you were a kid, haven't you, Estelle? But don't bracers have a lot of dangerous jobs? Yeah, something like that. Joshua, Estelle, don't overdo it, and watch out for each other. Estelle has this tendency to get in over her head.
That's a very good observation, Elisa. The only problem is that Estelle doesn't realize this herself.
I'm standing right here, you guys. Joshua and I care about you, Estelle, that's all. Anyway, don't get too full of yourself and end up getting hurt, okay? Okay.
I'd better get back to the mine before the boss figures out I ditched work. Oh, hey, is that an old... My son-in-law is still a half a man when it comes to this business. This isn't an easy job, and it takes a good 2 to 3 years to become a real woodsman. Wholesome... Oh, shop? Okay, what do we got here? French fries, flowery soda, carmine eye. Well, we're just gonna have to buy these, aren't we? A flowery soda, a carmine eye, and a wholesome pasta. 8 wholesome pasta. Learn wholesome pasta. Haha! Now I shall make the pasta. Wait, I don't even like pasta.
Well, Estelle, I haven't seen you around here for a while. It's been some time since you graduated from Sunday school, right? Did you say hi to Elisa? She started helping around here not too long ago. Please visit her if you have some time. She's been wanting to see you.
Well, yeah, I mean, we just did that. Woo, I forgot how much, how much dialogue there was in this game. I mean, I guess it's a JRPG, so fair enough, and... Oh yeah, clock tower.
A beautiful sound as always. I love the toll of this tower bell. This bell does more than tell the time. It also marking Roland's history.
Jesus Christ, Exceed, what the hell? There's a ladder that goes up to the observation deck. What's wrong, Estelle? Something on your mind?
It's nothing, really. How about we climb up to the observation deck?
Sure, I guess. Seems like it's going to take... Okay, yeah, I must work hard to get my father-in-law to acknowledge me, for my wife's sake. Okay, let's go to the Roland Chapel, then.
Estelle, you seem to be rather cheerful today. Did something wonderful happen in your life?
Yes, I guess you could say that.
Joyous occasions are indeed a wonderful thing, but it is at times when things go well that we should gird our loins for the trials that lie ahead. Oh, goddess Idios of the firmament, please guide these unseasoned youths. They make me lots of spaghetti. Yeah, I'm a newly assigned sister to this chapel. I was recently transferred from the royal city to Roland. This place is surrounded by greenery, and everyone in town is so kind. I think I'm going to enjoy it here. Father Divine is a bit strict, but he is someone I can respect a lot.
I don't know why I decided to give him an Italian voice, but you know what? I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with my choice. I'm happy with it. Alright, so let's see. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, hey, let's go to the Hotel Relent, then. Wow, look at that tub. Okay, they won't let me look around there. We've got an unusual guest staying here at the moment. She appears to be a student from the Janus Royal Academy. I've heard she's come here to study about Roland. Linen room, employees only.
Phew. I finally arrived here in Roland. I think the first thing I'm going to do is to have a look around.
Oh, hey. Septian Calendar, 1075. Erected in partnership with the liberal royal family, Septian Church in Roland City. Septian Calendar, 1192. Destroyed during the 100 Days War when Roland was bombarded by the Erebonian Imperial Army. Septian Calendar, 1197. Rebuilt with the cooperation of the citizens of Roland. Estelle, let's head home. We should let... Oh, okay. This isn't the right way. Sorry. Oh, hey, more people. I've confessed to her several times since this morning, but I can't get her to accept my love. It doesn't seem like she hates me or anything.
What am I doing wrong?
I'm so distressed. He's my type, and I'd like to accept his proposal. But this place is not my ideal situation. Is the place or whatever really that important? Of course it is! This could be the memory of a lifetime. It may be the place that comes to my mind when I'm an old grandmother and lying on my deathbed. I just can't accept an alleyway like this being that place.
I guess this type of thing can only be understood by those involved. The orbments we see today are built using the structure of a clock. Therefore, even old technicians such as myself can tinker around with some of their parts. When it comes to these quartz circuits, however, I'm a bit out of my league. I don't know who invented these things, but they're extremely complicated little machines.
I love my daddy so much. He's so strong, and he's always nice to me. I've already started dinner for the night. I'm making plenty, so hopefully my husband will be coming home today. Staying overnight in the mine and working through the night is pretty common for him. It's almost time for my husband to come home from work. I better get to work on preparing dinner.
Where the hell is your kitchen? Prepare dinner. Where the fuck is your kitchen, lady? Uni should be back any time now, but that's odd of her not to be home by now. Estelle, Joshua, if you see my Uni, could you tell her to come home? She's never broken curfew before, but I'm worried because she's still just a little girl.
Estelle, Joshua, am I glad I found you two. Oh, hi, Ina.
Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry.
We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not that long ago.
What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble?
I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Relent.
Ooh.
You mean the Tower of Esmelez? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Sherazard is out on other bracer business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after them and bring them back. I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be junior bracers today.
With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. The two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower.
I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of these children. Roger that!
Understood.
The Esmelez Tower can be reached by taking the western path at the junction along the Malga Trail. You can get onto the Malga Trail through the Relent's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. This is our first real job! Come on, Joshua, we don't have any time to lose. I'm right behind you.
Wait, where's that gun? Oh, arms and guards. Oh, of course. Okay, fair enough then. Hey there, Estelle and Joshua.
Good afternoon, Mr. Elgar.
Good afternoon, sir. Correct me if I'm wrong, but today is the last day of your training, isn't it? I seem to remember you saying something about it the last time I had you run the store. Yes, that's right. So how'd your training go? That emblem on your chest means I shouldn't have expected anything less from Cassius's kids. But we're still bracers in training. I see, but, well, I knew you were going to have to give up your part-time job here sooner or later. Yes, I'm really sorry about that. Don't sweat it. I knew it had happened eventually when I hired you on. It's a shame, though. There's hardly anyone out there with as good an eye for weapons as you. But that's the path you've chosen, so get out there and show us what you're made of. Huh. Unfortunately, I can't really afford anything, it looks like. Oh, wait. Let's see. Let's equip some boots, then. We'll give it to Estelle. Why not? I like Estelle. Okay.
Hello there, Joshua and Estelle. Stella, listen to this. I finally became a bracer. My goodness, it that true? And Joshua too?
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
Congratulations to the both of you. You did wonderfully. Tee. But one thing, Estelle, you shouldn't be proud just because you became a bracer. This is just the starting point. I understand that. The two of you will experience a lot of new things as bracers. And I hope that I can be proud of the fact that this is the path you've chosen in the coming years. But enough about my feelings. Please work hard and good luck.
Okay, so the Malga Trail is through the northwest, guys. That's a smaller exit near the landing port.
I know already.
Northwest. Northwest. North. Landing port. Okay, so we want to go this way then. Ah, here we go. And from behind, preemptive attack. Bonus, critical. Oh, well. That's a bummer, but okay. And dead. I mean, I might as well grind for stuff. Ow. And dead.
That's that. Let's move out.
Okay, that's great to watch, just like in at like quadruple speed. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Let's do this. All right, we're good to go.
Child rescue. Okay, Oh, you have to eat it to... Okay, fair enough then. And we'll give her the flowery soda then, and there we go. Okay, so we've learned some recipes too. Unfortunately, I don't have any ingredients, it looks like. Found reviving balm. Not a thing remains in the chest except a lonely dead spider. I can't really describe, like there's just something that makes me happy. South, relent. 126 Cellgate. North, Malga Mine.
so. Wes, ah, here we go. Beware of monsters. Ow. Ow. Excuse me.
Cool.
Oh, come on. That didn't count as a preemptive attack? You gotta be kidding me. Ow. Oh boy. Focusing its power, huh? But you focused on these nuts! You're dead. Ow.
That's that. Let's move out.
Hooray! Leveled up. Estelle learned taunt. Damn it. Really? That's all I learned was taunt? Now I'm kind of bummed out, actually. I wanted to learn something useful. Oh well.
It looks like we've come all the way to the Esmalus Tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail, so do you think they've wandered inside?
It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in. It looks like we'll need to hurry.
Right.
Ah, the first dungeon.
It's dark in here. I'm scared. Quit being a baby! We're only on the first floor of this place. Did you hear that? They really did come in here. Estelle, are you alright? Luke! Pat! If you can hear me, answer me now! Those little brats! Are they pretending they can't hear me?
They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them. Hard to believe this game originally came out on PC in like 2004, right? Oh, well, that's boring. Thought there were gonna be months.
What are we gonna do? Somebody help!
Russian simultaneously with Joshua.
Let's go, Joshua!
Right, I've got your back.
You monsters, go somewhere else! No, shoo, leave us alone! Chew on this! Estelle, what are you doing here? Joshua, you're here too? Get back, you two! These monsters aren't playing around.
We'll take care of them. Protect all NPCs. If an NPC's HP reaches 0, the game is over. What? How the hell did I miss that one?
Pay attention or I'll hit you.
There we go. Got him. Oh, come on. There we go. Got him again. There we go.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Perfect.
It looks like that's that.
Yeah, I'm glad everyone's safe, too. By the way, that was great timing the way you blitzed those monsters, Estelle.
You really think so? Is it safe now? Oh man, that was awesome! You really showed them, Estelle. Not bad for a girl. You little twerp. Ow, that hurts. What are you trying to do to me? What's wrong with you? You even dragged poor Pat all the way up here against his will. It's time to think about what you did today. Ow, you're hurting me. Stop it. I said stop it, you violent she-devil. So this is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline. Ow, 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 ow. All right, Estelle, I'm sorry. Everything was my fault. Estelle? Shouldn't we forgive each other like they teach at school? This brat doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick.
Estelle, behind you!
It's something with teeth, isn't it? Nice monster.
I'm not going to make it in time. Oh, hey.
Huh?
Dad, you came! You still lack skill and understanding, Estelle. You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. That's part of what it means to be a bracer.
Dad? What are you doing here?
I just happened to be in town and heard the whole story from Ina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children. But you failed to follow through completely.
I really messed up, didn't I? It's a good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry, I should have been watching her back.
That just means that you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is the key.
Understood.
So, how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk?
I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You were like a gazillion times more awesome than Estelle.
Ha ha ha! Of course I was. I'm her father. All right, everyone, let's file on out of here.
I'm with you, Mr. Bright.
We got owned by her dad, her deadbeat dad.
Who's the glory hog now? I mean, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved my behind. Why does he have to go and take all the credit like that? It really chaps my hide.
Chaps my hide.
That's just the way he is.
After all, he is Cassius Bright.
It seems like you've had quite a day. Dad is just unbelievable. The second we get back to Relent, he says, I'll leave the reporting to you, and takes off for home. The sheer nerve, I tell you.
There's no need to make a mountain out of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report. Received payment for child rescue. 1,000 Mira. Gained 3... Oh, so we're up to... Current rank is Junior Bracer, 9th class.
You did well for your first assignment. From the details of your report alone, I believe I can commend you both for a job well done. You should both be proud of yourselves. You really think so? I know so. In fact, you'll do even better on your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again. Sure. How about we head home too? I guess we'd better. I've still got dinner to prepare. Will you mind holding on a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since he went straight home, I never got the chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead? Received letter to Cassius. I wonder if it's more work-related stuff. I imagine so. The letter appears to be from one of our foreign branches.
One of the guild's foreign branches?
As I'm sure you already know by now, Liberal isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known all throughout the Zemurian continent, so we can expect these kinds of letters from time to time. If you two would be so kind as to make sure that he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it.
There are no current job listings. Ah, bummer. Let's go see if we can see if Sherza is. Well, let's see if we can find Shera.
I've heard that you two had some major success recently, Estelle and Joshua. I knew I was right to keep my eye on you two. Teehee, keep up the good work. I'm a fan of the both of you.
Oh, hey there, Estelle and Joshua. Ridge. It looks like you had a pretty rough first day. Was everything all right without Cassius being around? Ooh, ouch. That hurts. The chef here makes good use of his ingredients to really bring out that hometown flavor. Roland has a lot of farms, right? Personally, I recommend our vegetarian menu. Oh, well. I was going to try to go to the shop, but okay. That reminds me, I heard a new lode was discovered in the Malga mine. This may be something to look forward to.
Ha ha ha, Simon. It certainly was worth coming here to do business this time. It seems as though I'll be able to stock up on Septium as planned. It might even be worth staying in Rolent a little longer.
Crunch. I'll get back to work after this next drink, or maybe the drink after that. Alright, let's see if I've got enough to give Joshua another... still not there yet. That's a bummer. I like that fog effect there. Well, I should at least... No, wait! That's not what I wanted to... Damn it to hell! No.
Hey, Joshua? Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer?
Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with a staff, and your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress.
Really? You think so?
Sure. But why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower?
Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future.
That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know.
Huh?
If we fail today, then all that's left to do is to take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like that, what happened today, discourage you?
Joshua?
You're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face, either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up. Okay, I admit, that last comment was pushing things a bit.
I'll overlook it this time. And thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to go get home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear.
Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than ditz. Okay, good. So I can't... Alright, let's see. Okay, shop. Buy. Buy another pair of leather boots. And we'll go with the pile rod. Why not? Okay, equip items.
Pile rod, check. And leather boots, check. Phew! It's that time again. It's already that time again? I put in a good day's work today. It's about time I closed up shop. Estelle, Joshua, I'm looking forward to hearing about other great things from you. It's already evening. I'm sure Dad's waiting for us, so let's head home.
Yeah, I'm beat. Estelle and Joshua, thanks for rescuing Luke and Pat. Miss Holden was talking lots about you guys and saying that you did a great job. Thanks, Uni.
Of all things, I heard that Pat and Luke took off to the tower north of here. I also heard that you rescued them as they were being attacked by monsters. You did well. That's just what I'd expect from Cassius's kid.
Yeah, well...
What's wrong? To be honest, Dad was the one who saved us all in the end. Haha, you kids are still young. He'll continue to grow and mature. Uni came back too. So all I can say is, I'm just glad that everyone's safe.
Daddy said he can't come home from work today.
Aw, she's sad because she misses her day.
I just received word from my husband that they discovered a new lode in the mine. Unfortunately, it'll only be my daughter and I at home for dinner tonight.
Oh, this was the wife.
Here we go again. My father is overly strict with my husband. My husband works so hard. I wish my father would give him some time to adjust to the work without complaining.
Huh, my son-in-law shouldn't be getting all cocky just because he's gotten a little better at the work. He's still not fit to be my successor or my daughter's husband. He needs to be able to bear the weight of Roland's timber industry on his shoulders. Man, I'm beat. I just managed to get enough wood out for the order I received, but my father-in-law won't even acknowledge my efforts. I guess I'm just going to have to work harder.
Whoops, wrong door. For a backwoods town, these stores do carry a pretty nice selection of goods. The Liberal Kingdom definitely has a different feel with all these Orbments around. I'd better get in the mood to do business starting tomorrow or I'm going to face some serious financial repercussions.
And she's kind of a bitch.
The sun's already setting. I guess it's about time I got dinner ready. I sure wish a woman who could cook would appear in my son's life.
Alright, I guess we'll go home then. Like how we live in like a giant ass house out in the middle of nowhere. Wow, I actually went the right way. Okay, fair enough then.
We're home, Dad. We finished reporting to the guild like you told us to.
Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it.
Don't worry, we will. Before I forget, I got that copy of the Liberal News you wanted. There's this letter for you at the guild, too. Handed over the Liberal News and the letter.
A letter, huh?
Well, I'm going to get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad? Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there.
I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. How delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms.
In your dreams. I swear, the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up.
I guess she's not as depressed as I thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua?
I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with.
Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet.
There's that soft side of yours talking again. Oh no! Are eggs supposed to explode like that? I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No, wait. Cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more.
That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate.
I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. But at this rate, there's no telling when we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table.
All right then, let's see what this letter is all about, shall we? Cassius cuts the letter's seal. A message from the Erebonian Empire? Huh? What? Wow, this is a surprise.
This new dish is what I call Estelle's Eggsplosion over rice. Be sure to savor every last morsel. I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef. Hee, this is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time.
Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, this dish is actually quite edible. At first, I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems that technique won't be necessary tonight.
Sometimes you're just so despicably rude, Dad. Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice?
All right then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle.
Thanks, Dad. Wait, business? Are you really leaving again?
Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time I'm going to be away for a while.
Hold on a minute. You're leaving when?
Tomorrow morning.
What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon. It's about that letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident?
Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away.
What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that to take off for who knows how long. We have to accept it, Estelle. A bracer's job is to help those who come to us for help. I know, but what are you going to do about all your jobs here at the Roland branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you?
Oh, only about 5 or 6. So I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead?
What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing?
That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish, and I'll ask Sherazade to handle the difficult ones. So what do you say? Sure.
Sure, of course we will. You're doing okay. You're okay doing these too, right, Joshua?
Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer. Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Ina know about the change of plan before I leave.
All right. I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs so we don't tarnish your name while you're gone.
Oh, Estelle, my beloved daughter, Papa is so proud. Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now? Our little Estelle has grown up to be such a lovely young woman.
Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter, and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years.
I'm only 45, and what's more, I'm very likely the most active member in the entire guild.
Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Gransel, or the one headed for Bose?
I'll be on the one headed for Gransel. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning.
That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I better set my alarm clock just in case.
Z.
Dad?
Are you still awake, Joshua?
You better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again.
This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink?
I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Shara, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink or 10.
Haha, that's because she holds her liquor much better than I do.
There's something really serious happening, isn't there?
There's no conclusive evidence, but there seems to be some sort of movement within the Empire.
The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious.
This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian embassy to see what turns up.
Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone.
Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself.
Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer someday.
Yet at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same can be said for you, too. It's already been 5 years since you became a part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly.
Yes, it sure does seem that way.
About what you said back then, are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back?
For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize, but I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you. Nod. Just, yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Prologue. A Father's Love, A New Beginning. Wow, it took us so long to get... I forgot how fucking long the prologue was. The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. And by the way, we're still on the prologue, by the way. Well, it looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Estelle, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either.
For the umpteenth time, I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard with yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know.
Say what you will, but I'm not going to be about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Scheherazade, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute.
Please, don't be. I am slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place.
There's no need to be humble, Silverstreak, and I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on these two.
You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spoiling these two fine with you?
You definitely understand the way I think.
What's this all about? Looks to me like a mutual understanding between master and pupil. The graceful-bound airliner Lind will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now.
Uh-oh, I'd better take my seat. I'm gonna miss doing his voice.
Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone.
Don't forget to bring... Yes!
I'm not sure everywhere you'll be going, but don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. A little fancy something would be nice.
Hey now, this trip is for business, not pleasure. If I have any money left over, I'll certainly think about it, though. Alright, you two. Be good while I'm gone.
He's gone. Again.
Yeah. Come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home. All right, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on those jobs your father left for me. But if you run into any trouble, give me a holler. Will do, but first I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior bracers. All right, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two. Thanks!
We'll do our best. So, what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we go stop by the guild?
Yeah, we should probably talk to Ina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go! Phew, this job here is done. The wind sure is calm today. A perfect day for air travel, if you ask me.
Certainly nothing ominous about that statement, I'll tell you.
We're making a good start today. For now, I'd probably rate that girl an 83.
Huh? That girl in 83.
Your father was on that airliner that just left, right? Is he off on business again? That guy is seriously one busy man.
Seriously, it like took me 2 whole fucking hours.
I am Cassius Bright. Turn and fight, you cowardly monsters!
Oh man, I gotta catch up with...
Luke, let up a little. It feels like all I can do is run away.
Oh no, oh, okay, okay, so since I was standing in his way... Okay, alright, so, let's go to the guild and, figure out some, jobs, or whatever. Find the shiny rock. 30 Mira. I'd like someone to find my shiny rock. Please speak to me directly for details. I might have dropped it behind the Melder's Orbital Factory. A ferocious monster known as a pine plant has been spotted roving the Milch Main Road. Bracers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately.
Good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left? Yep, just barely. That's why we came here, to find out about the jobs you left for us. Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs I have lined up for you. For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of here. The farm west of here? Isn't that where Tio lives? Tio? I seem to have heard that name somewhere before.
Tio Purcell. She was one of our classmates at Sunday school. She's also the Purcell farm owner's daughter.
Oh, really? It's actually the Purcell farm that put in a request to have someone exterminate some monsters. Are they really having problems like that? Fortunately, nobody has been hurt, but the owner and his family are upset over their fields being destroyed by the creatures. Therefore, the guild received an extermination request. I never would have expected something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head out there, right now. Here, take this with you.
Received guild refer.
This document certifies that you were dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm. We already know Tio's father pretty well, so I don't think this is necessary. But we'll take it just in case.
Okay, so where is Charles then?
Luke's been like that since this morning. Boys are so simple-minded. Hey, where did Cassius take off to? He's gone away on business and won't be back for a while. Is that so? Cassius was the one I was most focused on. That's too bad. Claire. I think that even if Cassius dressed in normal attire, he'd still shine as an adult male. By changing his style, he'd express himself as a charismatic beau aside from the typical Joe. There's no doubt he'd be popular on a whole new level, too. Claire, how old are you again? She's a precocious one, isn't she? Unbelievable. I came all the way here to find that I wasted all this time for nothing. I can't find any buyers, and the shops are bigger cheapskates than I thought they'd be. I guess it's safe to say that backwater places will always be backwater places. This lady is making me really angry. Huh? And who are you supposed to be? Then again, I don't really care who you are. I'll give you a deal, so how about you buy something? What? Will one of these wood carvings work for you? You won't find fine workmanship like this outside of the Calvard Republic. Calvard? Sounds familiar. Is that some famous store or something?
The Calvard Republic is the country to the east of the Liberal Kingdom.
I knew that.
So Calvard made full craft items are what you're selling, huh? I'm sure you'll find a lot more people willing to take them off your hands if you went to the Royal City.
You think so? I really thought someplace in the boonies like this one would be a taker on these, but maybe I was wrong. Danger! Danger! Anger meter rising! Oh well, I guess I'll try heading to Gransel sooner rather than later. And then again, what is my son Charles up to? Just when I thought I could get some help out of him, he up and wanders off.
Okay, so Charles is actually the one I'm looking for, so good. The cat is sleeping too, I love it. Okay, so maybe he's... Oh, so he would be back... Oh, here we go.
This is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh, excuse me, but can I ask you something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here, did you? Huh? A shiny rock? Yeah, that's right. One that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around here, did you? Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where you might have dropped it? My mom was calling for me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was. I know I had it in my hand at the time, but when I came back here, it was gone. When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Rinnon's store. Rinnon's store, right? Did you look in front of his store? Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a kid, you know. My, aren't you a charmer? I already asked the Bracer Guild to help find it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. I'll probably be around.
Okay, I went the wrong way. What's the deal with everything being in short supply around here? Damn it! Somehow I'm going to have to dig up a grade A product before I head to my next business deal. Let's see what he's got for us here. I'll take that. Okay, I don't want... I just want one. Flaky potato. Maple sugar. Kibbled salt. Olive oil. Dirty carrot. Fresh eggs and fresh milk. Oh, I don't have enough Mira. Wow, I ran out of Mira pretty fast.
Renan's a hard worker and a good son, but as a parent, I'd like him to take a wife and set my mind at ease.
I feel like this game's calling me out and I don't like it.
I'm gonna start going to Sunday school soon. I wonder if school is fun. My husband, who manages the mine, works so hard, so I need to work hard too. When I think about things in this way, strangely I don't feel lonely that we're apart. Hee I guess this is another way of showing each other our love.
If my lower back hadn't given me all this trouble, I'd still be working in the forest. It's too bad that my body aches as bad as it does at this age. I still want to get out there and work. I feel a bit insecure about my daughter's husband working out there alone.
I was just thinking about this as I was out shopping, but it seems like there are a lot less quality vegetables now than there used to be. I wonder if it was just my imagination.
If you happen to find a shiny rock, I've already searched around, so where haven't I looked? Okay, so where hasn't he looked? Oh, wait, I think I know where it is. Yep, in the sewer.
Huh? What's the matter? Wonder what that is. There's something shining down there through the sewer grate.
You're right. It looks like something must have fallen through.
The sewers?
Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know, that smelly, monster-infested place we were in not that long ago?
Oh, right, those sewers.
We went there during our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewer should be just behind the chapel. If you're so interested in what's down there, how about we check it out a little later?
Sure, let's do that.
Where is the chapel? Okay, you're not the chapel. There's the chapel. Now where is the sewer? Ah, here we go. Enter the sewers. Dead. Oh crap, they got us from behind. Surprise attack, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like that either. Ow. And got it.
All right, we're good to go.
Well, that didn't give me much. Well, we can at least do a little more grinding before we call it a night then.
Piece of cake.
And got him.
Let's move out.
Found quartz fragment.
I see now. The thing we saw shining through the sewer grate was this.
Seems like it. A quartz fragment, huh? Now I know why it was shining so much.
The way it sparkles is so beautiful. This is made of septium too, right?
Loosely speaking, yes. But let's talk about it later. This isn't really the place to have a leisurely chat.
I guess you're right. No normal person would want to stay here any longer than they had to.
Whoops. Ow. Ow.
We're good to go.
Okay, so now we just need to go find that kid and give him back his rock. There he is.
Hey! Is that rock? Could it be that this is the rock you've been looking for?
Hand it over, quartz fragment.
Yep, this is the one, my shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this? Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain. That's not the problem here. Calm down, Estelle. He's just a kid. I know that, but this quartz is what you were looking for, right? Yeah, that's the one. This rock is really quartz? You mean the same kind of quartz that's in an orbment? Orbment?
Yep, it's the same kind of quartz made from sepith. It's chipped so it doesn't function anymore.
I see. So this rock belonged to an orbment. Huh? What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. Who, me? Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it then.
Oh, that reminds me.
I almost forgot. Here, take these.
Received drill meatball, times 5.
My mom gives these to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today. Seriously, what a cheeky little kid.
I'm sure it's a difficult age for him. But, wonder why he was searching for that quartz.
What do you mean? Now that you mention it, it does seem a little strange. But oh well, everyone has something they think is important.
Truer words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps that kid has an interest in orbments.
I, for one, don't see what's so interesting about those overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them.
Except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one.
All right. I'll try and learn.
Quest, find the shiny rock, completed. Okay, let's give our report. Reported results for find the shiny rock. Your current rate is...
Good work. It seems like you completed your objective without any trouble. If you finish on the other jobs, please come back and report again.
Okay, let's try to do the other side quest. Milch Main Monster Road. Aim, says when Milch Main Road. Oh, that's actually really helpful, come to think of it. Oh, wait, I should save my game first, come to think of it. Alright, let's save. So that's what the start button does, huh? Okay, Daddy likes.
Well, that ain't a pine plant, but still.
All right, we're good to go.
Pound tear bomb. The chest is empty. Haha! Gotcha! Oh crap. Got me from behind.
That's that. Let's move out.
Let's eat a meatball. A drill meatball, I guess. I learned the recipe for drill meatball. Cool. Ah, come on. Got me again. Dough. Double dough? Okay.
Let's do this.
Jesus Christ!
We're good to go.
Oh, I don't like that one bit. Okay, okay, let's, Wow, I don't like that one bit at all. Okay, so, okay, Joshua's alive again. Okay, that's the way to the Perzel farm. Kitty kick.
Piece of cake.
Ah, I think that's it. Exterminate. Ooh, okay.
Not now.
Oh boy. I don't like that one bit.
We're good to go.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Okay, I think I've lost this one. Clearly, I should have grinded a little.
Not now.
Party was defeated. Retry? Oh, I don't... Oh, no, that's not good. Let's run away. Yeah, let's run like hell, actually. Ah, crap. Oh, wow, she's really close to leveling up, actually. Oh crap. Oh wow. 1 HP left. 1 hit point left. Oh good, they both leveled up. Hooray. Oh, leveling up heals you. Okay, perfect. Well, it's 1 a.m., so I think I'm going to call it quits here for the night. I didn't get to, just, talk randomly as much as I wanted to, but hey, you know what? As far as first sessions go, I think this one was pretty good. So, until next time, this has been Back the Log Off. I've been Professor Icepick, and I'll see you next time. Take care.